All right, welcome back. We are back live here. It's 10-minute offense. We're going to be breaking down some baseball. I know we're in between weeks here before the Super Bowl. We are an LA show, so we have to be talking Dodgers. I'm doing this show from my car. The power went out at my house right now, so I think the rain got to some wires here in LA. Steve, Jules, how you guys doing?
We're good. I'm good.
Good. Love the rain.
We needed it.
Certainly. Well, let's so what's going on with the Dodgers, man? We got a bunch of guys leaving. I know we can't pay everyone. Why don't you what's your guys' take on what's going on right now?
I'm sad, man. Did you see Kike his post on Twitter? There's like a 1 minute video basically saying thanks to LA.
Okay.
So it's kind of sad, man. I got a tear. He's like, I think he's a Dodger fan favorite. He just kind of did everything, could play any position, literally any position, could catch, could pitch, uh, every position in the outfield, pretty much any infield spot. But I think we all knew they weren't going to re-sign him. So to see him go to Boston, hopefully he'll get to play a lot and be successful with his old buddy Verdugo. And then Jock, this morning signed with the Cubs.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's kind of a bummer because I feel like he's a
Young Jock.
fan favorite too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what moves have they really made? I feel like the Padres have made all the moves, which,
Sure.
props to them. Like, all those moves are solid. If I didn't hate the Padres, I'd really love all those moves. So yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see what else they do if they can actually. They say it's between the Mets and the Dodgers to get Trevor Bauer. Who knows? It'd be nice. What do you think, Julian?
Agree with everything you're saying. It's going to be interesting to see who they add and who they replace those guys with, because it's already like a championship level team. So whoever comes in knows the expectations of the Dodgers and Dave Roberts. You got Mookie Betts ready to win. So it's going to be interesting if like they could pull Trevor Bauer in as another starter. That would be huge for the squad. But it's also to be interesting to see who they add for the field and for the batting.
Yeah, I agree with you, man, because I think right now we need another impact level bat. I know we have probably the best offense in the NL. We'll see, like you said, with the Padres. But, Kike and Jock, you could put those guys pretty much, Jock in the outfield, but Kike anywhere, and it gave our lineup a lot of like depth and flexibility. So I'm a bit worried about our offense just moving forward next year. I think our pitching and the bullpen signings that we made those have been great. I don't really want Trevor Bauer just because I feel like he's kind of I don't want to say like cancerous to a locker room or to a clubhouse, but the dude, I mean, he's had a lot of off-field issues as far as like calling people out and just being like a rough personality to be around. And I think with our team, like we have such great chemistry with all the guys on the squad. I know he's super talented, but I just wouldn't want him to come in and start causing problems in the clubhouse. So I'm off Trevor Bauer. I don't want him on the Dodgers.
So if they signed him over the weekend, would you be pissed? Like, would you be like, oh man?
I mean, if it was like a 1-year deal thing, I wouldn't hate it, I guess, but I don't want to sign him long term.
I think he likes 1-year deals, doesn't he? Is it?
I don't know.
I think the last couple deals that he signed are 1-year deals. I don't know. I agree with both of you. I'm curious to see who those backup guys are that fill the void. Like Jock, if you look at his numbers regular season last year, they weren't even great. They weren't like 2019. And he can't really hit lefties. But it was just after watching those guys over the years, you become, attached to them. So you want them to leave and be successful, but who's going to fill that void? They came with such energy. Whether they struck out, stole a base, hit a home run, diving catch, I don't know like who they have that's going to be like that. And I think that has to come naturally. Like it can't be this generic like rah rah, like I'm gonna fill that void. So we'll see if it's some of these young guys they have. I'm not sure.
And to go back with what Javon was saying, I get what he said about Trevor Bauer. Because Trevor does have like Twitter fingers, and the Dodgers
Yeah.
bullpen pitching staff, they're very tight knit. You don't see them on Twitter or Instagram like that, just like giving their spew on Rob Manfred or
Right.
on the Giants and what they're doing. So that's a very great point. I'm kind of leaning towards what Javon is saying. Shouldn't bring like that energy into it. Keep that energy like Kike, Jock. Bring that type of energy into the.
Yeah, exactly. Jock was a postseason slugger, man. So
Nah, I know, man. I love him, and I love like the relationship he had with his brother or has with his brother. I don't know. It's just it'll be different.
Yeah, he did a lot for LA, like in
Yeah.
the LA community. Very cool to see.
And
totally, man.
we can be like Dodger homers, but any Dodger fan that says they're not a little nervous about the Padres, I think they're lying, because on paper, every single move they've made in the offseason to me has just been a home run. Based on what they had to get up to get people or how much they signed people for, like there's not one deal that they made where I'm like, oh man, they gave up way too much for this guy. It's like they made every move that if it were reversed and it was the Dodgers chasing, I would have been so happy if the Dodgers made all those moves. I think it's, the Dodgers are still at the top, but man, they closed the gap on paper. So
that's why
Sure.
they're making the moves, trying to match up with the Dodgers.
Yeah, they're like the little brothers, that want to come and take our spot. I admit though, they have closed the gap a bit. As
on
much as it
paper,
hurts to say.
We can't do a Dodger show without talking about JT. So you think
real quick, should we chime in on what's going on with our third baseman?
Yeah, you think they're going to re-sign him? Do you guys want him to re-sign him?
The last I heard, he wasn't, getting a lot of offers from other places. I think
I only saw
4 years is a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toronto opened the bank this offseason.
Yeah, I feel like 4 years is a lot. He's 36. He's not LeBron James. So like 4 years. I think it would be different if the DH was going to be in the NL, but they said that they voted against that it's universal, which is a bummer because I hated that idea last year and then I ended up loving it. I still want him to re-sign him, but maybe a 2-year deal.
I agree. 2
years, Jules.
2, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right for him. I mean, I guess we could go to maybe a third year player option, but
yeah. Also, they gotta look at the end of this year. Seager's a free agent. Man, I don't want to lose that guy.
No, that's a dude we have to tie down long term for sure.
Yeah, he has to be
exactly.
He has to be locked in.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we're about up on time. You guys want to close it out with anything?
Well, we got we're gonna get into some NFL and Lakers as well. So we have some more content coming out.
For sure. We'll got another show coming to you.
Let's do it.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.